Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the RSU 24 Yearly Parent Technology Night. As you know, every year we have to conduct a meeting with all of the parents as part of the MLTI project. MLTI stands for Maine Learning Technology Initiative, and this project is now going to review some of the forms that we ask you to sign each year, go over our technology protection plan, and encourage you to purchase the insurance for your student's iPad so that if there is any damage, you are covered. And then for those students that are under 13 years old, we also need to get information about your parents' email so that we can set up Apple IDs for students, and that way you'll be able to use your iPad and get the apps that you need also. We'll do that at the end of tonight's session so that parents that have children 13 and older can be dismissed to go home. I want to have us look at the MLTI website just for a minute so you know where to get more information about the project if you are interested. On the MLTI website, you can see one interesting thing that I found this afternoon. If you click on Students, there is a screensaver challenge that they have each year. And I was looking through this at the artwork challenge and found that we have a local student that this year has his artwork displayed as part of the screensaver on all of the laptops that are available. And this is Keegan McLean from the Ella Lewis School, and this is his painting that he did entitled Moose that is part of the screensaver on all of the MLT devices this year. I thought that was really cool. On the MLTI website, you also can get information for parents on digital citizenship. We use Common Sense Media in some of our schools to teach digital citizenship in the younger grades and coming right up through middle school. And there are also parent resources here that you can download and review. So I would encourage you to go there if digital citizenship is a concern of yours. The forms that we need to fill out tonight include the technology usage contract. These are available in print for all of you to read and sign. But the highlights of this are that the computer is a privilege, it's not a right. A lot of students call it their iPad, and they forget that there is no expectation of privacy, that at any time a building administrator or their teacher or someone from IT can ask to see their iPad and see what they've been downloading and what they have been doing. On the back side of this form, the students are asked to sign along with you the acceptable use policy, and some schools will also be giving you their own acceptable use policies tonight for you to sign. And we expect the students to use them appropriately, not accessing any material that they shouldn't be doing, to not be doing illegal activities with their iPad, violating copyrights, downloading software that they are not supposed to be, using them for non-school related things, and certainly not to be using them for anything malicious or to be doing any vandalism such as spreading computer viruses with them. As I said, there is no expectation of privacy with any of the RSU 24 devices. And letter E right here is very important. Compensation for losses, costs, and damages. It is up to you to replace the device if indeed the student breaks it or loses it. And so the next thing we will review is the technology protection program that we do offer. If you would like to take the time to read through this, you certainly may. And then once you have read the guidelines and are agreeing to them, then we need you to sign and date the form. And we also need your son or daughter to sign and date the form. This next form is the Technology Protection Plan, otherwise known as iPad insurance. We do offer this every year, and this is for non-warranty, non-misuse repairs. A lot of the cords, chargers, smart cases, and like that the kids are issued are under warranty if they are if the cord wears out or something like that. If the student turns it in to IT, we can replace that under warranty for them. The same thing with their smart cases. Some of them have started to peel, and as long as the student turns in the old one, we can replace that free of charge. The insurance is really for the iPad. It's $35 per school year, and this covers any damage, which is usually broken screens, that is not determined to be vandalism, negligence, intentional damage. And then there will be a $50 deductible for each occurrence. And this is a lot better than having to pay to replace the screen for $306. So we do ask that the technology protection plan is purchased, the $35, by October 9th. And if you would like to purchase that, you can fill out the bottom of this form. I would encourage you to read the form so you know what you're signing. And then make sure I can read your student's name. Check off what school they're in. The asset number is on the back of their iPad. If you remove their smart case, you will find their asset number on the back of it on a tag. And then just check off if you're going to give us your credit card, cash, or if you're making out a check to RSU 24. Again, sign and date. And then one of us will sign for the school official signature as we check off and enroll you. All of these forms will show up in Infinite Campus. The last form that IT will have some of you fill out tonight is the Apple ID for students under 13. So if your child is 13 or older, they are allowed by Apple to set up their own Apple ID. However, if they are under 13, Apple ID for students is in effect, and we have to actually collect the information at the bottom of the form from you, including your email address, and then we will put that in a spreadsheet, upload it to Apple. They will actually send you an email letting you verify that your child does indeed have permission to have an Apple ID. And you'll notice in the middle of the form that the Apple ID for students under 13 does have some special features. You do not have to put a credit card in. Limited ad tracking is turned on. They can't opt in to receive marketing materials. And you would be notified if there are any significant changes to their account. They can keep this same account right through the rest of middle school and high school. Once they reach age 13, Apple just converts it to a regular account. And that way they can access any classwork, books, apps that's associated with their Apple ID from when we set it up now right through high school. So we need anyone with an under 13-year-old to fill out this form and return that to one of the members of IT tonight. Or if you're watching this video because you couldn't attend the parent night, you can just turn that form in to the office at your school and they will get it to us. The sooner that we get these collected, the sooner we can set up the Apple IDs for the youngest students and get their iPads issued to them.